breaks of this game that the BMeg Derby Llamados have enjoyed. And now they have a chance to tie this ball game, maybe take the lead for the first time in the second half. Yup, for three, for the lead, no!
But right now, that's what they need, for someone to get the basketball and settle down the troops, call a nice play, set up a good shot.
Washington, with 2 seconds left on the shot clock, forces the jumper as an air ball.
You see, right there, no play was called, nothing was set up. Really, ball just went to the hands of Jay Washington and it died right there.
And now the Llamados.
Looks like they're going to be in trouble as well. Shot clock's down to 8, nothing yet going to the basket.
Washam tries to move in, spins off the glass, and they tie the ball game. Deadlocked at 89 thanks to the 29th point of the ball game of Tony Washam. And now it's Coach Shotang calling for a 30-second timeout. This time brought to you by Handy Fix, ang first aid ng bahay mo, bonds all, seals all. And Olsen Rossello, the San Miguel Beermen, really letting his, really giving our officials a piece of his mind.
So San Miguel started this game like a house on fire, 30 points in the first quarter, but in the entire second half, they've only mustered 32 points. It's been a defensive game here in the second half compared to what we saw in the first.
And Washam stars again in this power move, brought to you by Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamados. So Villanueva checking back in to replace Hontiveros. Beermen will try to take the lead back here. Villanueva finds Washington. 11 seconds on the shot clock.
Good defense right now being shown by the Llamados, really forcing the San Miguel Beermen out of their offense.
Out to Arwin Santos for three. And we're down to the final 2 minutes. The Beermen have now been scoreless for 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Can the Llamados finally take the lead back? Here's Washam, baseline jumper, fall away two, no good. But it will be a defensive foul, and he will take 2 shots from the line.
Having foul number 29, Arvin Santos, his 5th personal, first team foul.
Santos with his 5th personal. And now Washam with an opportunity to take the advantage back to BMeg Derby Ace.
This has been that type of game for BMeg. It was so hard for them to tie this ball game. Actually, this is our first deadlock of the game. And now they're struggling to get that lead, and they finally do, though. He's worked doubly hard here in the second half, talking about Tony Washam.
Cabagnot to Villanueva to take the lead back. Washington, yes. Washington taking charge for the San Miguel Beermen with less than 2 minutes to go in this ball game, and the Beermen are ahead again by 1. Pressure-packed basketball unfolding before your eyes here on Solar TV. And James Yap is fouled on the way to the basket. He'll head to the line with the Beermen already in the penalty.
That's his 5th personal.
And Freeman picking up his 5th personal foul as he continues to defend his innocence here to our officials.
May have a point, but James Yap creating contact and putting the defense of the opposing team in a situation where they have to react to his drives. Not settling for that outside shot.
Once again, we are tied for only the second time in this ball game. And Yap takes the lead. And the San Miguel Beermen instinctively react by calling their own timeout with still 1 minute and 11 to go. We'll be right back. Coming to you from a deafening Araneta Coliseum, the back and forth continues here between the San Miguel Beermen and the BMeg Derby ace Llamados. With only a little more than 1 minute to go, Freeman charges in. No, but the tip in, and the Beermen take the lead back.
And that's what you realize with both these teams. After they take a shot, gotta be careful about offensive rebounds, and right there, offensive rebounding gave back the lead to San Miguel.
And no surprise that the BMeg Derby ace Llamados call for a timeout. We'll be right back.
Hinebra na rin ngayon yun eh. Never say die yan. Laban ng laban eh. You just can't relax on them on any given night or any lead you have. They're very good defensively and they're capable of putting up points quickly kagad. And they're capable of doing that.
Coach Shot of the San Miguel Beermen right not to underestimate their opponent here, the BMeg Derby ace Llamados. They might have blown them out in game number 1. Certainly not the case here. The Llamados, who have clawed their way back from an 18-point deficit to trail only by 1. And Gabe Freeman, however, continuing to keep the San Miguel Beermen afloat. And he, along with the heroics of Jay Washington, they're keeping their hopes alive for a second straight win in this best-of-7 series. However, Freeman, a foul away from graduating from this ball game, and the Llamados are back on offense. Inbound to Pingris. Over to Washam. And it's lost. James Yap losing the possession.
No need to panic if you're BMeg. There's still time on the clock. Regardless, if San Miguel makes a basket, as long as it's a 3-point shot, you're still in the game because you're still going to have 1 possession, but you don't have a timeout. Got to remember that.
And Roger Yap giving up the foul.
That was a bad foul right there in the part of Roger Yap, because that put 7 seconds back into the shot clock of San Miguel because BMeg wasn't in the penalty.
Cabagnot quickly to Arwin Santos. Cabagnot all the way to the basket. No, but there will be a foul before the attempt.
Still confused about that set for BMeg, because if they were going to go for that play in which they were going to foul, they should have fouled earlier.
So they've given Cabagnot here 2 free throws. And he could turn this into a 3-point ball game. Oh, but Cabagnot's first rattles out.
Remember, BMeg does not have a timeout. They're going to have to run this one out. And if you're San Miguel, if Alex Cabagnot makes this second free throw, it's a 2-point lead. Gotta make sure, gotta locate those 3-point shooters, because that's the only shot that can beat you in this game. And remember, BMeg, a very good offensive rebounding team. Even if they miss, they're still alive courtesy of that offensive rebound.
Well, curious substitution here. Washington stepping out, allowing Arwin Santos to come back into this ball game. Cabagnot makes his second 2-point ball game. Llamados get it to Washam. 10 seconds left. Washam moves in. Up and under, and he ties the ball game.
With a foul.
With a foul. And 1 coming up for Tony Washam. Oh, I tell you what, Tony Washam's father, Tony Washam, who did play in the PBA back in the 80s, would be proud. But more importantly, that sends Gabe Freeman out of this ball game. Freeman picking up his 6th and final foul of the game.
Definitely, he got clipped in the hand. So I gotta correct myself because